Hello, everybody, and how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. It is Tuesday, December 24th. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody, or Merry Christmas Eve, or Happy Holidays, or Happy Hanukkah, or whatever it is you happen to be celebrating. I hope it's a wonderful day today. I am coming to you today from a very foggy and cold Indianapolis, Fishers, Indiana. That's where I am. And I'm ready to wrap up the 24 days of quickies with Marley Bird and friends. So let's grab our Advent pillow. This pillow has been so handy. And we are here, guys. We are at day 24. Can you believe we've made it? Look at all of these days of free patterns you have available on the website. I mean, this is amazing. I actually did a album of all of the patterns that were free, including the ones that are still free from the holiday Armadillo bonus patterns. And I put them in Facebook. I put them on my Facebook page, and seeing all of the patterns together collectively is quite impressive. I'm going to try and pull that off of Facebook and show you somewhere else somehow, because it's amazing. It is quite the collection of free patterns. And I want to remind you, even though the 24 days of quickies are over, a lot of these patterns are still free on their website. Now, you can't get the free downloadable PDFs anymore for a majority of them, but you can always get the free pattern on their website. And hopefully you've signed up for the newsletters of the designers that you really did enjoy through the 24 days of quickies with Marley Bird and friends, and you'll be able to follow along with them as the days go on throughout the year. I've been having such a ball being able to both tell you about some of my very close and dear friends, some of my new friends, and some people that I want to become friends with. And so it has been quite delightful. So today's friend is somebody that I have known for quite a while now, and I'm almost certain all of you know who he is. He and I met each other, it's probably been 8 or 9 years ago now. I can't remember. And I didn't know who he was when we first met. I was just told he was this YouTube guy. And back then, YouTube wasn't really as big of a thing as it is now. And I just kind of watched his career move forward, right? I saw when he became the sole video person for Red Heart. When I decided I was going to go into doing videos for myself on YouTube, I went to him and his partner and I said, hey, this is what I'm looking at doing. Do you have any suggestions, any thoughts? And they both sat down with me for at least an hour and just talked to me about things to be aware of, be conscious of. And it was very nice. It was very kind of them to offer me information that they didn't need to offer me at all. They also then referred me to various companies. And when they left Red Heart, I actually came in and started doing the videos for Red Heart. And so it was a very seamless sort of transaction. Now, today, many of you know that Yarnspirations, or their parent company Spinrite, purchased Red Heart in January of last year. So, for the first time in all of our years of doing work in this industry, he and I are roundabout colleagues. We are both influencers for the same company, and we get to work together for the very first time doing various things. I am, of course, talking about Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, or Michael to his friends. Mikey is he's a go-getter, guys. He is prolific in the amount of videos he does. He makes sure that he connects really well with his audience. He understands what his audience wants, what his audience needs, and he is very good about uplifting them and really showcasing them as the crochet crowd. Daniel is an amazing, I don't even want to call him a sidekick, supporter, partner, member of the Crochet Crowd. We already had Jeannie on here earlier this month, and you know I just adore her. It's been amazing to watch his career soar, watch all the amazing things that have been happening to him, and his I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. His umph, his drive, his his dedication to his, I don't know. I mean, yes, they're his fans, but they're his people, they're his friends, they're his crowd. I think that's important, and it comes through in his work that he does. He does have a lot of fun. He finds a lot of innuendos in areas that even I don't find them sometimes. And you know what? It's all in good fun, and it's a treat to get to spend time with him both privately and publicly. So I am thrilled today that he is rounding up our 24 days of quickies, and he is offering two patterns. And so they are two reversible cowls. One is by Mikey, one is by Daniel. And so we have linked to both of them in the blog post. There is also a holiday armadillo bonus, and there are two patterns for the holiday armadillo bonus, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. So let's do a share screen and take a peek at today's links and how you follow through. So I'm over here, I'm in the main page. You guys know how this works. This is the URL that I have been updating every single day for the last 24 days. Many of you understood that, have gone to the website each day to see if the friend link has been updated, and you have been following along that way, and then you're just sitting back and enjoying these videos. Thank you so much for being a part of the 24 days of quickies. But this link right here, this will always be the same link. It will always be that link. So if you didn't get it before now, and you're just now catching on to the 24 days of quickies, don't worry. I've put that link in the video description box, so you can click there and you can go to this very page right here, and you can see all of the patterns. This is a brief description of what we did for the 24 days of quickies. This is a image that you can pin to help people find our full list here. And right down here where it says designer hop guest list and links, this is where the links all begin. You can tell I've been looking at Torrid lately. I like the boots. Remember I told you I've been looking at boots. I've been looking at boots everywhere. And I have a wide calf, so I have to make sure they didn't have my size in those. I wanted those. They didn't have my size. Okay, so here I go. I'm scrolling. You can see each day it has a link to a new designer. You can click on the day. You can click where it says click here for a free pattern. On either of those places, in either of those places, you will be directed to the pattern for that day. So we have Marley Bird, Underground Crafter, Sincerely Pam, Brianna K, The Purple Poncho, Heart Hook Home, Snappy Tots, Umbaka Designs, Fiber Flux, love her. Crochet by Faye, love her. At Crochet, love her. OTH, I love them all. OTH Hook Nook, Jeannie from the Crochet Crowd, American Crochet, Beatrice Ryan Designs. I'm going to keep scrolling. Jessie at Home, Moogly, Creation Crochet, Megan Makes Do, Nikki's Handmade Crafts, Nifty Knittings, A Crocheted Simplicity, A Crafty Concept, and the Crochet Crowd. You'll also notice that in this mix, we also had some holiday armadillos, and those are the knitting patterns. So most of the patterns listed by each of the days, those are crochet patterns, with the exception of Nifty Knitter. The Nifty Knittings, Nifty Knitter. Where is it? There it is. Nifty Knittings, Nifty Knittings. That is a knit pattern. So then the holiday armadillo was a crochet pattern. So yeah, that's how it has worked up. So here we are down here. I've got to change this up because this is now expired as far as the free PDF, but the pattern is still available online. So you can still get that. But right here, December 24th, it has the Crochet Crowd, and we are featuring Mikey of the Crochet Crowd and his partner, Daniel. And so we have two patterns here. There's one from Mikey and one from Daniel. So I think this one here only connects to Mikey's, but each pattern down here takes you to who designed it. So let's look at Mikey's first. We're going to click on Mikey, and it's the Crochet Reversible Cowl and Tutorial. Look how cute this cowl is. I love all of the colors in this cowl. I'm working on a cowl very similar to this in shape and style right now. And so it's a lot of fun to make. He worked this up using Red Heart Gemstone yarn, which is just fantastic. He also has a direct link right here for a downloadable PDF. So if you want the PDF to this pattern, you can click right there and get the PDF. We will do that here in just a second. Right here is a video tutorial from the Crochet Crowd for this reversible cowl. And then down here is the material list, abbreviations, and instructions for the pattern here on the website, okay? Again, here is the free reversible cowl pattern, and he mentions that he is part of the 24 Days of Quickies. So let's click right here where it says pattern, free pattern. No, oh, there it goes. Oh, that took me to YouTube. All right, so let me go back. So that took me to YouTube. I'm going to try up here. Did I click that? And that took me to YouTube as well. Crochet mandala stitch along. Okay, so we're gonna have to check in with Mikey and make sure that he has those linked up appropriately. So I'll let Mikey know immediately that those patterns aren't linking up, and he'll get them fixed. He's usually really great about getting those patterns fixed right there. But in the meantime, the pattern is available all right here on the website, so you are not delayed at all with any of that. So I'll make sure he gets those linked up. But let's go ahead and take a look at Daniel's pattern. So I'm just coming back here to the original blog post. I'm coming down here where it says the pattern from Daniel, and I'll click there. And this is another crochet reversible cowl. I love this one. It is so stinking pretty. It uses one ball of Karen chunky cakes. I just bought some of that, so that's really good. I love this. This is constructed a little bit differently than the one Mikey did, equally as beautiful. And again, we have a pattern right here. We'll click that here in just a second. You can see this is designed by Daniel. Here's the abbreviations and the instructions. And then here are some different views that you get. So this one doesn't have a video tutorial, but for the most part, it does not look that difficult. So you should be able to follow through without any issues. I'm going to click that and let's see where it takes me. There we go. This one does take us to the free downloadable PDF. So you can see right here, you can get the PDF for free right there. And if you just click this little down arrow button, see it says download. I'm going to click that. I am going to save it in my file where I have the 24 Days of Quickies, and I will save it right there. So I have collected all the files into one place. Pretty simple stuff. And like I said, for the one for Mikey, guys, I will be sure to let him know immediately that this isn't linking up correctly, and he'll get it fixed. He's so good about getting things fixed right on the dot. So he'll get that fixed. Isn't that beautiful? That Gemstones Yarns is really great. So I want to thank Mikey and Daniel and all of the Crochet Crowd for participating in the 24 Days of Quickies. It's been fabulous having you as a part of all of this. It's been absolutely delightful. We got to spend Tamara Kelly from Moogly Blog and I got to spend some time with Daniel and Mikey in Toronto here. Was it just last week, 2 weeks ago? I can't even remember anymore. But we got to spend some time with them and have some planning for the future and what we're going to do next year. And I'm very excited. So there's a lot of wonderful collaborations in the works. So you will see more work from me and Moogly and me and the Crochet Crowd. We even had a picture taken together, and it's funny because somebody was like, it's the 3Ms. I was like, oh, it's Mikey, Marley, and Moogly. So it's really cute. Anyways, okay. So knitters and crocheters, I have something for you. At the start of the 24 Days of Quickies, I didn't realize we did not have as many knitting patterns as we had crochet patterns. So originally, it was just going to be 24 patterns. On day 4, I realized my mistake. I realized that there are a lot more crochet bloggers than knitting bloggers, and we were going to leave out our knitting friends, and I didn't want to do that. So starting on day 4 of the 24 Days of Quickies, I started giving away my own patterns that are not free on my website. They are for sale in my Ravelry store, and I would make them free just for 24 hours. So if you go to the website, you know what, we'll just do this together so I can show you how this looks. How about that? It's better than just talking at you. It's better to show you how this works, right? All right, so if you go to the website, when you get up here to December 4th, you'll notice it says Holiday Armadillo Bonus, but it's not linked, and it says this special gift has expired. That's because it really was just a one-time coupon code to download a pattern that's in my Ravelry store. And you'll find that that was the case for several different days, again, because I had not planned on having to supply a bunch of knitting patterns. So when I got down here to day 11, my friend Carolyn from the Purple Poncho took up a challenge, and because the challenge for her, and I'm going to come back here and do this. My challenge to Carolyn from the Purple Poncho was, I know you know how to knit. I know you love Tunisian. Why not design something very simple for knitters that I can then put out there for the holiday armadillo pattern, and then it will be your very first knitting pattern on your website, and it really will be for beginners because you are a beginner knitter. She was like, yes, I can do that. And I said, I know you can, because she is amazing. I love her so very much. So she designed a super cute Santa gift card cozy, and it's like a Santa bag. It's so adorable, super easy. I know many people have made it in the Marley's Minions group. I've seen many pictures of them made up, and it's just exciting to know that Carolyn made that up. So that is her very first knit pattern on her website, the Purple Poncho. And that is why you will notice that there, the Holiday Armadillo bonus, is still linked. Right there where it says Holiday Armadillo bonus, you can click there and you can still get the pattern. Okay. Then I go back to where it's my patterns again. Again, I wasn't prepared. I didn't have patterns that I just have for free for knitters that are quick patterns. So these were individual codes. All right. Keep scrolling. Then I have another friend who is a crocheter and a knitter. And so she offered 2 patterns that are very similar to one another. And her one pattern was the crochet pattern right up here for the regular day. And her knitting pattern was the Holiday Armadillo bonus. Both of them are still available. So both of them are still linked. Then we get to Moogly and another Holiday Armadillo bonus. Another friend of mine took up the challenge to do a knit design. So Ashley from Heart Hook Home did a like a red envelope gift card cozy. Again, I think that's brilliant because it's perfect for beginners. She gave photo tutorials and it was awesome. And she used my videos I did with my mom to learn how to knit or do a refresher how to knit over the weekend before she had that done. So I thought that was really cool. So that's also still available. Then we get down here to where I finally had enough time to get some things situated and start making some patterns that I could keep still available. So you'll see this one is still available. This pattern here is still available. This pattern here is still available. This pattern here is still available. And then we get down here to December 22nd, which was my anniversary. And Brianna K of Brianna K Designs is a knitter and crocheter. And she offered one of her knitting patterns as a free pattern. So that is still available as well. You can get that. And then yesterday's, it used to be solely a pattern that was on my website, but I transitioned and put it on, no, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Yesterday's free pattern used to be only available for purchase in my Ravelry store, but I published it on my website for free yesterday and offered a coupon code for the downloadable PDF for yesterday. And it was, let's click here, we can just see it. It's called the Bashful Knit Lace Hat. Super cute, not very difficult. You'll see on the pattern, it says that it's for, like an intermediate knitter, but it really an advanced beginner could do this knit. It's not that hard at all. And it used a DK weight yarn that was a mix of a wool and a silk. So it had a lot of shine and some drape to it. And when I washed and blocked the lace, it really opened up. So you kind of get this droopy look. And I think it is really super pretty. But the pattern is, you can purchase it. Oh, look at this. It offer ends noon, December 24th. So it's only 10 o'clock here. So technically you could still get the free PDF if you are watching right now and you want to go and use the code BLISS. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So that is still available until noon today. But once that's gone, you can still purchase the pattern if you would like to purchase the pattern. And if you don't want to purchase the pattern, it is all written out right here on my website. Can you see that? Look how great that is. I love it. I love the back, how all of those points come together. I think that is so pretty. So that was yesterday's Holiday Armadillo. Again, it's still available for free on my website forever. And then here we are today. So today's Holiday Armadillo, this is the whole point of this long story, this long drawn out story. When I offered the first holiday armadillo on December 4th. Many of you were like, oh my gosh, Marley is giving out a amigurumi holiday armadillo. Now, if you don't know me very well, you then don't know that I am not very good at amigurumi. For whatever reason, I can design a sweater, I can design pants, I can design a dress, I can design anything else, but amigurumi just kicks my butt. I don't know why, I just am not very good at it. But I have friends who are. So when you guys kept coming back to me saying, oh, I wish it was a real armadillo, I wish it was a holiday armadillo, I contacted my friend Megan Kreiner. Megan Kreiner is a knit and crochet amigurumi designer by night. By day, she's an animator at DreamWorks. She has worked on such films as How to Train Your Dragon, Trolls, and Kung Fu Panda. She is a talented individual, okay? So here I am contacting her just days before Christmas. And I'm like, hey girl, any chance you can design and make 2 samples of a armadillo for me, you know, before Christmas, so that way I can put it up for free on my website, and I'll totally buy the patterns from you. And so I'm thinking to myself, she's going to be like, you are crazy, Marley. Like, maybe I'll be able to do them and you'll be able to publish the patterns later on, but there's no way I'm going to be able to get them done for Christmas, right? Well, not so. Megan was like, okay, let me see what I can do. And she came back with a sketch just hours later. I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. Let's do this. And we agreed on the payment, and the rest is history. She made 2 samples, mailed them off to me, and now I have 2 holiday armadillo amigurumi patterns, 1 knit and 1 crochet. You guys want to take a look at them? All right, so let's do a share screen so you can see how this works up. And right here we have the holiday armadillos, and they are actually 2 patterns. The link here will take you there. The link here will take you there. This holiday armadillo picture here will take you there. Today and tomorrow, so actually it was like late last night, today, and all through tomorrow, you can get the free PDF for both of these patterns, and there's a coupon code for each one. So for the knitting one, the coupon code is Andy. For the crochet one, the coupon code is Arlene. You will come here, click here for free pattern. This will take you to the post. Now, because some people just don't understand what the heck I was doing and they have not been following along with the 24 days of 24 days of quickies, I did write up essentially the story that I just told you. And you can see here at the very start, I was like, scroll down the bottom to get the links. But this essentially is the story that I just told you about contacting Megan. That's Megan. Isn't she beautiful? I just adore her. And this is what I asked her. There's the sketch. Isn't that awesome? I mean, that is so awesome. That's the sketch she sent to me. I was so excited, and I said, yes, let's move forward. When she got them all done, she sent them to me. This is the picture I sent to her, just be like, I just got them. I was so excited. And now I went to a couple different stores to get some props so I could try and do some photo shoots, some fun things. This was my favorite of all of them. I got that little camper thing and those signs in the back, and I was like, that's adorable. So I did that. And then I got some mistletoe, and I made it like they were like nuzzling their noses underneath the mistletoe. And I named them Arlene is the crochet armadillo, Arlene Stitchadillo the armadillo, and this is Andy Stitchadillo the armadillo. They are partners. They are amazing. They make things work. And yes, they are part Jewish. So happy Hanukkah from our part Jewish friends. If you don't know what that's all about, it's from the Friends episode with the holiday armadillo. Look it up, it's funny. So that's where the holiday armadillo came from. It was from the Friends episode. So I did a happy Hanukkah post from Andy and Arlene. And then here we go. So down here at the very bottom, this is where you can get the patterns. So if you click here, you can get the crochet armadillo pattern. And if you click here, you can get the knit holiday armadillo pattern. And if you want to purchase both of them, you could add them both to your cart also later on and purchase the patterns if you would like to. And yeah, so that's how that goes. So let's take a look at the crochet one. I'm going to click the crochet. Takes you to the page for the crochet holiday armadillo. Again, it just says that these are designed by my friend Megan of MK Crochet and Knits, and they're for marleybird.com. I just want to make it very clear that she did design these, and I did commission her to design these pieces for my website. This just links back to the page we just came from. This links to the knit armadillo in case somebody got here by accident. And then there she is. That's Arlene, the Stitchadillo. And as you scroll down, essentially this is pretty basic on all of my free patterns. I try and give you all links to Ravelry so you can favorite it, you can purchase it, you can queue it, you can add it to your project list, whatever you want to do. So by now you know how all of this works. You can click here to go to Ravelry, do all the things. Make sure you use the code Arlene for the free pattern. And I am going to mention this, please don't post this code in other places. Make them come to the website and learn the code, because it's a special code just for you guys for participating in this. It's not just for everybody in the world. Otherwise, I would just put it on Ravelry. As far as like, oh, here's a free pattern. I don't want that. I want you to come to my website and you get the code. It's special for you. And as you scroll down, this is it. It's a very, very long pattern, and it is all written right here. And I tried to give different views for the sections that you are working on. This is the bottom view, or the underside, I should say. I wanted to call it the undercarriage. And then this is just another side view so that we can kind of get an idea of what the head looks like, and the ears and the eyes. And there you go, that's the head view. And as we keep going, that's the top side down. And that is the tail, that's the caboose. And there you have it. And there they both are together. And if you do make either one of these armadillos, please share on social media. Marley Bird or Arlene Stitchadillo. And there you have it, guys. Pretty easy. So that is Arlene, the Stitchadillo. Let's take a look at her partner, Andy. And same kind of thing. It's designed by Megan Kreiner. That's the page we just came from. If somebody got here by accident and they went the crochet version, they can click there. And there's Andy. Andy's a little bit more, I think of Andy as more stout. Andy's a little bit more stout. And again, here's all the links for Andy if you want to do all that on Ravelry. And then here's the pattern. Again, super long pattern. There's a lot of instructions. She did her work. And then all of the views of Andy, his undercarriage. And then here is his head view. So you can kind of see how his ears look, and the nose and such, and the head plate. And then there is his caboose. I love the caboose. And that is overhead, his top side, so you can kind of see how those ridges work. So brilliant the way she thinks things through. And then again, this is their photo shoot, and then Marley Bird and Andy Stitchadillo with the hashtags if you do make these on social media. Pretty cool, right? So those are the holiday armadillos. Andy and Arlene Stitchadillo, aren't they adorable? So there you have it, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed I just love their little feet, the holiday armadillos all month long. And I hope you have enjoyed the patterns overall all month long. We've had some pretty amazing ones. I cannot wait to do this again next year and introduce you to some new friends, bring up some of the old friends and see what they're up to, and just have a genuinely good time. Last but not least, I want to mention that Caitlin has been working hard on a New Year's Eve bash. Like, there are free patterns, free gifts. There's something every hour of New Year's Eve. So if you have not had a chance to yet, check out the Marley Bird Facebook page and the Marley's Minions group to find out more about the New Year's Eve giveaway, the New Year's Eve bash, and be a part of it. You don't have to go out drinking and being on the roads with all the crazy people. You can just sit home, have fun, and there's a chance to win prizes and just have some fun together. So make sure you are a part of that. And then the only other thing to mention is that February 2nd, the Game Day Mystery Make-Along will be happening. It is our third year of the Game Day Mystery Make-Along, and it happens over Super Bowl Sunday. I will have updates given on here as we get closer, but I wanted to mention that so that way you can put it on your calendar. I had a really great time spending every day with you this month, except yesterday. It was a crazy day yesterday, guys, and I was not able to get online to do a video, but hopefully you guys had been listening before and you went to the website and already checked out what was free, because I did have it updated. All right. That's it for me, y'all. I will talk to you very soon, and have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or just stay safe out there, guys. I love you very much. Bye.